All right, today we are going to talk about turning around. I'm riding out in the pasture today. Yesterday was the new year and the horses were off, so they're a little bit more fresh. So part of my daily routine is when I exercise my horses, sometimes I take them out in the pasture. I like to get out of the arena and just see some country. There's a lot more to look at out here. There's no fence rails for them. So it's a great way to kind of get them mentally hooked up to you. One of the ways that we work on that and ensure that, I like to use my turnaround. It's a great tool to check on everything, to make sure all my parts are where they need to be. For a horse to turn around, they need to have correct body position and be soft, supple, and have their shoulders up. And so my favorite thing to do is I just come to a stop and keep everything as square as possible. Obviously, I want to set my horse up for success when I ask for the turnaround. This is a younger horse, so he's still green. He's in the snaffle. I do ride everything in the snaffle, though, from time to time. I think it's a great tool for softness and for bringing horses back to the basics, and they're comfortable for them. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some left leg and move my hands gently to the right. I'm encouraging him with that left leg. I have my left leg in his belly. His back is picked up. He's kind of fighting his cadence. He wallowed there for a little bit, but he's being pretty good. So we're going to stop right here. And you can see how his head popped up and he's kind of was a little bit wobbly. He wasn't bad enough. This is, being fresh out of the stall this morning. He wasn't being bad enough for a total correction there. But I did feel some spots that aren't optimal. And most horses have stiff issues on their left side. I don't know if it's from how we deal with them or it's from how they're made, but I have yet to ride a horse that didn't favor its left side, in that it is a little more stiff on its left side, stiff on its left chin, and rib cage. Rib cage is typically something that they like to slam in the way. In order for a horse to turn around, this left side on the left turnaround cannot be in what I would call in the way. And so you can see how we're walking. We're creating a nice arc. He's being soft and supple. His shoulders are coming up. They're not up optimally where I would like them to be. So I'm going to come to a halt and ask for a left turnaround. I'm adding right leg. You can see there he wallowed on me a little bit. He pushed on my foot, and you can see the response in his cadence, kind of wallowed there a little bit. And so you can see he's starting to fumble. I'm going to let him stay in here and struggle a little bit so he kind of understands what I'm asking. But that left side is still stiff. So I'm going to continue to push forward with that left foot. I'm encouraging that spot to move up and away from my foot. And when it happens, you can see it's creating him. He's framing himself up. I don't pull on my horse's face. I use their body position to create an athletic maneuver. In order for them to do an athletic maneuver, it's created by good form. Same thing as like if a power lifter was to stand, with his feet together and his hands together and jerk with his upper body and not take a squat position, he's going to hurt himself and he's not going to lift that weight. Same thing with horses. They have to be in a correct position to be able to do an athletic maneuver. And the turnaround correlates to the rundown, to the stop, to working a cow so much. Obviously on these cow horses, we can't have them doing things totally like a reiner. We can't have them all the way down. Like this is a little too low. Like the way he likes to carry his head is a little too low for a legitimate cow horse. So, but anyway, that's the main gist of it is just softness, of course, and not rushing into the correction. Let them find their spot. It's okay for a horse to turn, especially if they're trying to turn and they're trying to be good, to let them do that, because confidence is so important, and trust, especially when a horse I haven't been on this horse for 5 days in a row or 4 days in a row during the week, and so he's a little bit fresh. He's not as focused as he could be. That's another reason I ride him in the pasture, though, is because it's a great way. If I can get a horse to hook to me and to stay hooked and to focus out here, the show pen is absolutely nothing. That's their little safe place. They're comfortable there, or the arena back at the house. So anyway, I hope this helped, and follow along for more. That left side is